Is a common human reaction that many experience when they're going through changes or new situations. And stress can be a positive reaction, but experiencing nonstop stress can become a problem for mind and body. Joining us today to talk about what stress does is Bradley Biskup, a lifestyle medicine provider at Hartford Healthcare Heart and Vascular Institute. Welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you. So what happens to the nervous system when someone feels stressed?
Normally what happens, we have this wonderful self-surviving situation, which is basically our fight or flight response. Evolution says when the tiger was attacking us or coming at us, we either ran away or we fought. And so it's for an immediate response that wants us to move. That's physically what's supposed to happen. When we don't have this response, what happens, we have this mental stressor, it continues, and we're not able to kind of decrease our overall stress hormones and they can build up.
All right. How does stress overall affect our health?
It's actually probably the most important thing when we really look at our overall health because a lot of times it determines what we eat. You know, when we're stressed, we binge eat. We're not as focused on what we're eating. We don't sleep as well. When we get into diabetes, just the effects of stress really can spike your sugars and significantly increase your risk of heart disease.
All right. Can stress be diagnosed?
It's a little bit more difficult to diagnose it because it's kind of the body's response. Some people look at cortisol, but it's more the long-term effects which decrease the overall sensitivity of the stress hormones, and that kind of leads to the adrenal fatigue.
All right. Tell us, what are some of the ways we can help manage stress levels?
I think one of the simplest things is how do we tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and repose. One of the easiest ways is just to take really, really deep breaths. So when you expand your lungs as much as you can, and then kind of a little bit of a guided meditation after you bring that air in, then imagine the waterfall washing everything away. So that way it gets you more focused, and because of that pressure change really helps stimulate the parasympathetic and slows down that sympathetic response.
Makes me want to take a deep breath just watching you do that. That was a great demonstration. All right, you have a webinar about this topic. Tell us about that tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I do lifestyle medicine lecture series, and so every month I pick a specific topic. And this month, which the reason the holidays and everything, a lot of people are under more stress. And I go into the specifics of what stress is, just what we were talking about. And then I go into what's the best way to decrease your overall stress within your lifestyle. If you're having stress not sleeping, we'll talk about sleep hygiene. You know, getting your mind into a quiet place before you go to bed to allow the melatonin to come up.
All right, Bradley Biskup, lifestyle medicine provider with Hartford Healthcare Heart and Vascular Institute. Great information. Thanks for joining us. And that webinar will be on Hartford Healthcare's website. Thank you for joining us.